In this video, I'm going to show you how to audit your own account because I've just come across another account where they had LinkedIn Audience Network on. It was burning tons of their budget. They were spending 50K a month for multiple months with LAN on, and 99% of the budget was going to LAN, and they were getting zero conversions. So I see this way too often, and some other quite basic mistakes, which are really simple, like too big audience sizes, this kind of stuff. So if you want to see whether or not your ads are running well and you want to do your own audit for yourself, this is how you can do it. Just follow this video. So go to Campaign Manager, go to one of your campaigns, click on Edit. And the first thing I look at is audience size. If your audience size is in the hundreds of thousands or millions, which I saw recently as well, millions, then there's something completely off. You should keep your audience size in a manageable amount up to 100K. And it can be quite small, actually. I've got a couple of campaigns which are very account-based kind of strategies. But basically, if you're seeing your audience too big, there's something not quite right and you need to segment it more. But generally speaking, roughly like 20 to 80K is a really good audience size. So what I do is I do job title targeting, for example, and I will layer that on with a couple other targeting types. I can do groups, department, or skills. And our favorite in Kin is account-based targeting. So you're basically uploading a list of companies and layering that with job titles. That's the best way to do it. If you can just get a really good list for your ideal client profile and do it that way, then that's the best way to do it. So the next part is make sure this is clicked on because you don't really need enable audience expansion on because targeting's too good. So this is just pushing your audience, your targeting out broader. You don't want that. You want to get your targeting quite specific. So make sure this is toggled on. It's always toggled on. And so you got to always toggle it off. Even if you click away, it toggles itself back on. So just be careful. After that, we have exclusions. Make sure you have a really good list of exclusions. The one thing you should also be checking is you click over here and you go over to professional demographics and you can then see like things like, okay, how much of your budget is going to the places you want them to go? Like I have probably too much going to, well, biz dev is because I'm targeting leaders, but like art design, I need to get that as an exclusion. There's a few other ones here. Engineering, I need to get that as an exclusion. You can see that with job function, job titles as well. You should be analyzing, okay, this is perfect. I love this. I love this. This is great. All of this. Members, too broad. Advisor, definitely not. Investor, don't need that. A lot of these I'm going to be setting as exclusion. So you can come here and check those, what it is you need to exclude. Okay, and here's the big one. Audience LinkedIn network. This here is always toggled on. If you go away and you come back, it toggles itself back on. LinkedIn's like trying to trick you to have this on. Turn it off. Nearly 99.9% of the time, you should have this off. It's a really simple thing to mess up, but it's just going to completely destroy your campaigns. So make sure it's off. Next thing is budget and schedule. So daily budget, often they'll push this to like a random amount, like £150 or $200 automatically. So just double check this is a good amount so you don't just blow your spend straight away. After that, we have bidding. So there's max delivery, cost cap, and manual bidding. Just use manual bidding. And the way you would do that and toggle off this as well is often you'll get a recommended bid. Make sure I would put the bid below the bottom of the bid. And then what I do is I check in the day, does the budget spend really, really quickly by lunchtime? It means my bid's too high. Or has the budget been spent throughout the day? Maybe only 80% or 70% of my budget was spent that day. It means my bid is too low. So that's how you check to get the perfect bid. And this does change over time. So you need to be checking this. It's based on seasonality as well. Next, we have conversion tracking. Make sure you have all your conversion tracking set up. And one of the things that I do is have last touch and each touch. Because the last touch will tell me, okay, the click, what did that click lead to? But the each touch will show me like influence conversions or influence pipeline. Because some campaigns, you might want to make it more like brand awareness, but it's influencing quite a lot of the conversions or pipeline, but not as a last click. I'll even have like 0-click ads, which are influencing a lot of pipeline. I don't want people to click. I don't want them to do anything apart from watch the video. That's great. I would like to know, have that information, and that's how you would do it. So that's the account hygiene stuff out the way. The next part you want to look at is ad formats. Do you have like a bunch of different ad formats? Do you have thought leader ads, for example, running? Thought leader ads are some of the best ad formats you can be running right now. They released them a year and a bit ago, and I highly, highly recommend you use this ad format. Are you using video? Video is a great way, especially in the middle and top of funnel, to nurture, communicate stuff, build trust. All this kinds of video is great. Document ads are great as well. Obviously, single image and text ads are just great always to have as like a brand awareness play. And if you bid by the click, because the click-through rate's so low, it's basically free or very cheap just to have that there all the time. And the last part of this is, do you have an account structure? Do you have a strategy? Does the account have a strategy behind it? Generally, I do a full funnel strategy, and I set up my campaigns quite simply. I do my campaign groups in a really simple way: top, middle, bottom, and those represent here top, middle, bottom. So at the top in that campaign group, I'm literally, the only objective at the top is to build affordable, high quality retargeting audiences. And I use things like single image ads to get clicks to the website, and I retarget that. Thought leader video and normal video for video views. Well, thought leader won't be video views, but video for video views, and thought leader ads with engagement. So the only objective there is to get retargeting audiences, really high quality retargeting audiences. In the middle, we're doing 180-day retargeting. We're doing a nurture. We have zero click ads. We don't necessarily want people to click here. We're just trying to communicate things. We're trying to build social proof, trust, authority, this kind of stuff. And we do that through, content buckets such as social proof, features and benefits, and education. And we can format that in any of these ad formats. Often video for lead ads are my favorite, or just normal video for lead ad. Also single image, document, ads, video, that kind of stuff. The only purpose here is to nurture the people who are not ready to buy now or do a demo, but they might be down the line. So you need to communicate a lot of different stuff to them. It's like a brand play. And at the bottom, we have the one objective of to drive conversions. So that's a lead demo or sign up. And I often do this with just a single image add to the web, or with a lead gen form to get the native lead, or a conversation ad, which has been really, really powerful. I really love conversation ads. So this is like a structure, a strategy, something that actually really makes sense. And so you should be checking that. Check number one, your hygiene. Did all those things? Is LAN on? Is audience expansion on? Check your hygiene of the account. Number two, check your ad creatives, your ad formats, your click-through rates, all this kind of stuff. Step three, is there structure? Is there strategy behind your account? Make sure there's some kind of structure, because otherwise you're just throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping something sticks. So I hope this was super useful. I have a bigger video I'm going to put in the comments below, or wherever this is being shown, and I'm going to put that bigger video about a full funnel strategy down there, and it goes into way more detail around strategy. So I hope this was super useful.